Hello and welcome, lads and lasses, to Pures of Eternity, where last time we took out some creatures from here, I think. Not very sure. Doesn't matter, we are still powerful, we're still strong and almost fast. Yay, I found a horn. I guess. Oh, wow, what the? A giant rat? That's a lion? Okay, if you say so, I will believe you. Oh yeah, he killed him, because I made so much damage, and Gwen actually did more, I think. But since it was Asher who killed him, that kill will belong to him forever. Silly Billy. Oh wow, that's a lot of lions, and this one's elder. Can you shoot this one? Haha, you missed. That's awkward. Okay, move for the elder lion, protect Gwen. You blind the lioness. You just throw those spells away. That's kinda weird. Very laggy. Oh, I don't know what's going on. One of those creatures is dead. The lioness will follow. Well, that was a waste of bullet. Haha! 59. This guy's near dead, so it is one. Actually, I'm the only one that was knocked out, it seems. I'll smite you with a mace. Oh, I have no idea why it lagged so much here. Waves are roughly chiseled in the stone. They grasp Honor's beloved moon like curling figures. Okay. Ooh, an axe. This hunting hatchet has a leather-wrapped wooden handle and silver blade covered in finely itching flames. When the blade is coated in the blood of prey or an opponent, the itching glow of a fiercely goat roaring to life. At rest, the hatchet smells faintly of smoke and charred flesh. That sounds icky. Okay, move it. Okay, we found a way to the bridge, it seems. We have to go through lions first, but there you go. Alright. Aha! We found something. And something else. Ooh! What's that? Jaelin Dimathe. That's a beautiful name, by the way. Jaelin. You see a group of robed figures sitting next to a fire. This woman, much younger and smaller, sits with them. They are discussing travels and making plans, deciding which road will get them to their destination the fastest. A roasting noise catches the attention of the several members of the group, and they stand watching over the fire, standing against the darkness to see. An enormous shadowy figure makes its way into the camp, and the darkness slowly parts against the fireplace to reveal who it is. Many members of the group stand readying weapons, others quietly invoke their gods, preparing spells for battle. The girl looks around confused when the man sitting next to her stand holding out his arms. He chastises the others in the group for not showing the proper hospitality to strangers. The man walks towards the ogre, hand extending, speaking words of welcome in his own tongue. The ogre stares at the man for a brief moment, then with swiftness and seemingly unnatural for being of its size, it swings the club its hat. Being dragged behind itself, it connects with the man's head, causing a wet, crushing sound. The woman to the girl's right screams and rushes to the man's side, covering half of the distance before the man has even fallen to the ground. from the darkness all around the group. Terrifying and blood-curdling shouts answered the screams of those in the camp as more figures approached through the darkness. Nice story, but kinda dark. Not that I mind, I mean, where I go I bring dark stories with me. Okay, something interesting. Full of lions and such. Hey, why don't we go a little bit faster? That will make a lot of differences. Hello. Are you a ranger? Huh. You are. Are you going to become my companion? I like the white youth. A dwarven woman, dressed in skins and hides, leans against the road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by thick stripe of face paint. She is sharpening a bone arrowhead with scraggle-handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on the bare figure between her feet. Do you see it? I don't see it. A large white furred fox. That's a fox. I thought it was a direwolf. Standing at her heels, looking up at you as you approach. At your approach. He is Itumak. It's not him. You seem lost. She lifts her head and looks at you. I know exactly where I am. It's my friend who is lost. What are you waiting for? I actually was going to say, okay, good luck with that and be off. Short version, I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know when I see him. Standing around him is probably not the most productive thing you could do. Perhaps not, but running around all over the Direwood hasn't done much good so far. The fox next to her yawns. Your friend is supposed to meet you here. Oh, dude, what's wrong with you? That's what I heard. What's wrong with you, Sagani? Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know what a wood when I see it. She straws her eyes and shakes her head. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something. Try something? What exactly are you talking about? Apparently she's lost him, back up. What does this strange have to do with your friend? A long version, here we go. Her shoulders rise and fall as she takes a deep breath. I'm from the island of the far south called Maastricht. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we know as Parsok. I'm a hunter back home, so taking someone wouldn't normally be a problem, but Parsok's trail is good, so to say the least. How long have you been looking for this Patok? Yeah, I'm calling him Patok because it means a duck. He painted brows lower and her compact muscular frame sags for just an instant. 5 years. Well, good luck with that. Why can't you find him? There can't be that many of your people in town. Oh my lord. A illusion of choice, people. He died when I was still a young girl. I forgot to mention that part, did I? I'm looking for his latest incarnation, which could be anyone. So you've been searching 5 years for a stranger you barely remember who could be anyone now. Yeah, those questions were completely useless. That's about sums it up. Then it must be an important duty. Sounds like a waste of time. Why do you have to find this Patok? That's more a campfire tale. I'm not quite ready to get into it. Okay. Sounds like a waste of time to me. You'll like it someday. Especially when I can't get so much as a flicker out of that thing. How does the statuette figure into it? What? A statuette figure into it. thought it was something else. She does the figure on in the figurine on the torsos of raises it in her small flat palms. It's carved in the shape of a bear, smooth and round, and polished Adra is worn to dough, made along it arc back to avoid her cheeks. Huh. A soft glow emanates from within. Okay. Cute, isn't it? It belongs to Patok. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splitter of his soul in it, something to help us find him later. And everything turned purple, so I guess it's important. She holds it to you. You feel wisp of sensation, not quite memories, but traces of someone. When I felt Nastiak, it was completely dark inside, but as I've gotten closer to Patok, it glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the direwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark, others it shines nice and bright for a few hours, but most of the time it looks just like this. Maybe it's broken. But Dog could be further away still. He spent years circling the area thinking the same thing, got as far as Ozia, and as far north as Viberg Castle when I realized the figurine was going dark again. Same thing happened when I echoed through the White March. Hello. And circled the base to the west. What will you do now? Yeah. I can tell you what I won't do again. Rely on Mirko Potolors. It was some so-called watcher who sent me to this crossroads in the middle of nowhere in the first place. I am on my way out of Bale Marsh when I heard talk of traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Adra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden ducats to lift the shrouds, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the wolf's lair and the twinkling trees. Go on. He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent, and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out that he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all. You can still go after a false watcher. I was something trying to scare him. I wouldn't really kill a man over a few gold pieces. And you became extremely boring right now. You don't have much use of the coin anyway. Neither do I. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna kill for it. Besides knowing his type, he cleared out the town by now and spent whatever he made. I see the figurine. Why? Why not? Fine, but if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster. I have bullets. Your arrows sound fast enough. She watches you examine it, wary but curious. Okay. She hands you the figurine, her chaput knuckles grazing your hand. Ouch. You raise the other bear, turning it in the light as your eyes catch tiny glimpses, scratch the scenery around you, melts away. You're standing on a cliff overlooking the water. Seeing through the eyes aren't your own. You catch the musk beast amidst the fresh scent vegetation, and your heart beats a little faster. You have to watch your step up here. You look down just long enough to see the sharp pale cliff drop into the water hundreds of feet below. Snip the breeze, sure. Breathing deeply, you smell salt in the air. Whatever you're standing, whatever Patok is standing, must be near the ocean, not the lake. I've got to go. He's standing on a cliff. What are you talking about? What just happened? Oh, dude, I don't want to tell her I'm a watcher. And I can't escape from this conversation. Stupid games. With their stupid illusionary choices. Okay, I'm a real watcher. She blinks at you a few times, calculating. If you'd seen the way he stares at dead things, you'd know he's serious. Yeah, trust the guy who smokes all the time. You realize I've got no coins to give you, even if I did believe you. Take the information or leave it, but good luck on you, either way. Good hunting to you. Yeah, thank you. So, should we kill her? I mean, she will die of thirst for some time, I think. Do we want her as our party member? We are considering getting a ranger, and Gerald actually is going to replace her most of all. Okay, like I always say, if you can't figure it out, throw a dice. And as I said before, that's how I make the most important decisions in my life. So, 1, we take her. 2, we don't. And it's 3. We take her, unfortunately. Let's try again, because the dice actually fell. It didn't roll, so let's see again. 1. Okay, we take her, I guess. The gods have decided. Back again. Come with me, I've got our business in the air, and we can look for a Patok on the way. If this is your idea of a joke, you may be stuck with me for a while. Or until I decide that you're boring and kill you. Lead the way. Okay, she has a fox. Survival skills. I don't care about stealth, I'm the stealth person here. Class. Vicious companion. Sounds cool. Next level. Swift aim. The ranger gets into speedy and fluid offensive rhythm, reducing accuracy but increasing fire rate. Marked prey. Designated single target as prey, giving the ranger and animal companion to damage bonus against that target. Vicious aim. By lowering attack and low trade, the ranger is able to take more careful aim, giving them increased accuracy and damage. That sounds awesome. Next level. Offensive. For a bow, is that an adventurer? A stalk flail, want war bow. Is that a war bow? I think it's a short bow. Crossbow, mace, rapier. Spear, hunting bow. Marksman, what does that do? Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, once we load her up, I'm gonna take a break. So, swift aim it is. Arrow sense, what does that do? The ranger gains a portion of his or her animal companion's senses and instincts, becoming especially sensitive to incoming ranged attack that the target deflection. Okay. Go with swift aim. Something else? Well, accurate wounding shot. Fine, see if I care. Well, that's about it, people. I'm gonna take a break here, and I'll see you all next time. And yes, we will get a new ranger once we go back to the Gilded Vale, so this one's just going to come for the ride for now. So, see you all next time. Goodbye.